All right, once again, we're looking at how to use long division in order to divide polynomials. So our divisor, q minus 6, that's going to be the term that is on the outside of our division box. Dividend of 11q squared minus 75q plus 56, that's going to go inside our division box. So 11q squared minus 75q plus 56. So let me extend this bar a little bit. Okay, so same strategy as last time. What we're looking to see is, all right, I have q. That's my primary focus. What do I need to multiply to q in order for it to be 11q squared? All right. For the most part, the rest of it gets kind of taken care of by itself. So we just have to focus on that initial question. What can I multiply to q to get 11q squared? In this case, what we'll have to multiply by would be 11q. Okay, so 11q times q will give us 11q squared. So now we apply this kind of distributive process where we're going to multiply 11q times q and 11q times negative 6. So we arrive at 11q squared, and 11q times a negative 6 will be a negative 66q. All right, so now we're going to subtract this from the original dividend. Right, we're going to subtract. So I like to put everything in parentheses, a minus on the outside, 11q squared and minus 11q squared, that reduces down to 0. Then we have negative 75q minus a negative. Well, minus a negative is essentially addition, right? So negative 75q plus 66, that's going to give us 9q, negative 9q actually, okay? And then I'm going to have to bring down this 56, right? So we're going to have to drop this down, plus 56. So now I'm left with negative 9q plus 56. I need to figure out a way, how do I get negative 9q, right? What would I need to multiply to q in order to get negative 9q? So my focus now shifts on what can I multiply to q in order for it to be negative 9q. In that case, it's fairly simple. We would have to multiply by a negative 9. So negative 9 will be written up at the top. And then we're going to apply that distributive property basically one more time with negative 9q, I'm sorry, negative 9 times q and the negative 9 times the negative 6. Okay, so negative 9 times q, that's definitely going to give us negative 9q. Negative 9 times negative 6, I believe that's a positive 54. So then we're going to subtract here. So we arrive at negative 9q minus negative 9q, right? So negative times negative, that's a positive. So it's essentially negative 9q plus 9q. This reduces down to 0. But 56 minus 54, that's a positive 2. Okay, so what do we do in this situation? Because we're trying to figure out, well, I have this 2 left over. And is there anything I can multiply to q in order for it to be equal to 2? And the answer to that question is that there isn't anything. So what does that make 2? That makes 2 a remainder, right? This is what we can call a remainder. How do we express a remainder when we're dealing with polynomials? Well, what we'll do is, this is absolutely our quotient, right? We have 11q minus 9. But how do we deal with this remainder of 2? Well, we're going to deal with the remainder of 2 as plus 2 all over q minus 6. All right, so the remainder would be a numerator. Your original divisor becomes your denominator. All right, so usually you'll leave a remainder in fraction format where it's being divided by that original divisor of q minus 6. So this right here would give us our quotient and our remainder when we divide 11q squared minus 75q plus 56 when we divide that by q minus 6.